it's Deligracy here, and welcome to a build. Today we are doing a butterfly build, which I don't even know how I thought of this. I was just out today and I was like, I'm gonna do a butterfly build, and here we are. So I hope you guys enjoy this little fun build. I tried to actually make it look like a regular house. It's not going to be like crazy with flowers and everything, but that could be actually quite a fun thing to do, is just make it as bright and colorful and really take that outdoorsy butterfly theme to town with it. But I really just based the butterfly theme, or I just based the exterior on the butterfly theme really for this house. So yeah, I enjoyed it and I hope you guys like it too. And it is already on the gallery available for download, because a lot of you guys have been saying, is this house on the gallery? And I'm thinking, I thought I uploaded it. Did I upload it? Is it just they can't find it? I'm not sure. So now I'm just going to upload every build before the video goes live so I can be like, yes, it is on the gallery. So just so you guys know, there is a glitch with the gallery right now, and basically all of my most recent uploads say they have custom content in them, but they do not. So if you are struggling to find my builds, or if you want to get this build, you need to enable custom content on in your options, in the filtering options to find them. So there's a little FYI for you all, and yeah, you should be able to find this pretty easily. Also, if my voice sounds a little bit tired, it's because I'm recording pretty late tonight. I needed a day to just organize my life, so I didn't actually get to this build until nighttime, and now I have tired voice. So not ideal, but I still wanted to get a nice video out for you all. So yeah, that is basically what we're doing. What else is there for news? What else do I have to tell you guys? Oh, I got a parking ticket today. It was the worst. I got a parking ticket because I was 10 minutes late to my car. 10 minutes. How unfair is that? It was an $85 parking fine. Parking fines in Australia, I feel like they're a lot more expensive than probably a lot of other countries. Like, I feel like other countries it might be $30. Correct me if I'm wrong. But our ones are usually around like $80 around city areas. Yeah, so around Melbourne, $85. My goodness me. So that is pretty sad. And now it's sitting on my desk and I'm looking at it and I'm just like, oh, I just feel so guilty. So guilty. I'm like, why? Why wasn't I 10 minutes quicker? But the reason why I took so long is because I was buying some organic green tea. Yes, the green tea cost me $85 for just a tiny little bit. So yeah, great day. This is what I get when I take a day off to organize my life and get my green tea. Because yes, that is part of organizing my life, because I was like, I need something to relax with that's organic. So I got green tea. I don't know, it makes sense in my mind. And then that's the karma I get for not recording for you guys. I feel like you've all got your voodoo dolls at home and you're like, Deligracy didn't upload today. And then you guys like stab the voodoo doll and then I get a parking ticket. No, I know that you guys would never do that. If anything, you guys would be doing nice voodoo. Why am I even talking about voodoo dolls? Why? I swear sometimes when we do speed builds, we just start talking about the weirdest and wackiest and randomest stuff. So yes, anyway, this house is coming along. You can kind of get the idea that this build is a butterfly, hopefully by now. I hope you guys can kind of see the shape. If you can't, you may need to get your mind checked a little bit, because I think it's pretty obvious. You know, it's got the straight middle, it's got the wings that are symmetrical on either side. And what we're going to be doing with the floor plan is making a joint kitchen and dining space. That little square in the corner is going to be the bathroom. So that is like the main bathroom there. The kitchen is just where we've kind of put all of those white tiles. And then the dining area is going to be on the diagonal part. Then opposite this room, we're going to have the lounge area. And then down the hallway on the right, we'll have a big master bedroom with a bathroom, and then 2 bedrooms on the other side with a bathroom that they can share. So it's a 3-bedroom house. It's not a huge house. The other bedrooms are a bit smaller, but I'm kind of into the idea of making the kids' bedrooms a little bit smaller at the moment. I also wanted to make a house that was a little bit more bright and colorful than what I'd probably go for, because a lot of the time I like going for more modern tones. What am I talking about? More like muted tones, I guess, not necessarily really bright colors. So we're going to have a lot of blues. We're even going to have a pink wall in this. I know, shock, horror. Some of you guys would be like, yes, get the pink in the house. And others of you would be like, ew, why? But yeah, I thought a pink wall would be fun just to give a nod to the butterfly influence. And yeah, lots of other bright colors because butterflies are so vibrant. They're so pretty. I just felt like we needed to have a little bit of fun with that. And then when we get to the landscaping after this, we're going to have a lot of like bright, vibrant flowers. And, you know, it's funny because recently reading your comments, I've seen a lot of you asking for me to include the entire build. Whereas when I watch speed builds, I kind of watch a bit and I'm like, okay, I get the point. Like, I don't need to see every bathroom. I don't need to see the landscaping. I just want to, you know, get the general gist of it. But a lot of you guys have been saying, no, I really want to see the whole thing. So for this build, I have included every single part, including the landscaping at the very end. So let me know in the comments down below if you still want to see that. Obviously, this is a smaller build, so it's easier to do that. But on the bigger builds, I feel like the videos would be an hour long, maybe 40 or 50 minutes to include everything. And that's a pretty long video. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below. I'm very curious to hear. And yeah, that would be nice. That would be cute. Also, I've never used this plate rack that's on the wall. I think it came from Jungle Adventures and I really like it. I don't know why I've never used it before, but I'm all about it. I tried to use a few things that I haven't really used before, and I think I should do that as a challenge, actually. You know, try and use items that I've never used before challenge or something like that, or least used items. Yeah, that would be cool. Actually, a few of you guys have asked or requested that, so interesting. Now, this is just going to be a very small dining area, just 4 chairs on this table. This table was from the bowling stuff pack, which that stuff pack's, it's pretty cool because it has a lot of retro items, a lot of postmodern items that, mid-century modern, that are kind of unexpected for a pack like that. It would have been really easy to make it super kind of kitsch, bowling, vintage look and feel, but some of the items are really, really nice in that pack. So if you have a lot of love for mid-century design, you might want to check out that stuff pack if you want to get your hands on it, because it does have a few items in there that could work for you. It's kind of a stuff pack that I think a lot of people forget about because they're like, oh, I don't really need bowling in my game, but it has some good things in it. Right now, I am struggling a lot with the different wallpapers, and I decided to go with a rug that could inspire the wallpapers. So we have this cross-hatched rug. That rug is actually pretty cool. I like it a lot. And we're going to have, I think in the end, the pink wall behind the dining table to bring out the pink in the rug, just for a little bit of fun, a little bit of a pop of color. You know, sometimes you just got to live a little, and you got to have a little bit of fun. So we're going with the pink, especially in The Sims, as if we're not going to be experimental in The Sims now and then. And then I think the wallpaper, it's blue right now, but I think in the end we change it to a greeny color. Also, I was trying to figure out what to do with the roofing here, and in the end I decided it was kind of weird having the glass everywhere, so the glass goes over the bedrooms. Of course, if you don't like that and you want to download it, change it. You know, change it up if you like, make it super bright and colorful, make it that kind of typical butterfly color that's the black with the yellow, and I think it's got some red in it, or just a black and yellow. You could do that. Have a bit of fun. And yeah, that's pretty much the kitchen and the dining area all completed. And I like it. I actually really love having diagonal walls in houses. They are super annoying to work with in terms of doing the floor plan, and sometimes they're really hard to finish, especially if you want to have your kitchen on a diagonal wall and you're like, oh, the counters just, they're a little bit harder, a little bit more difficult to place, but I still love diagonal walls. I think just because I don't use them that often, it's a bit of a treat when it's just like, treat yourself. Treat yourself to some diagonal walls in The Sims 4, you guys. And I always wall mount the TVs. So I decided to put the TV on a, what do you call it? On a table, a coffee table. A TV console, is it called? I think it's a TV console. Yeah. So I put the TV on that because we always wall mount the TVs. And then I thought, well, this is a nice opportunity to have some bookshelves in there. Maybe we add a couple of asymmetrical shelves to kind of balance out the wall as well. So I think it came together really nicely. And like I said, a lot of bright colors. There we are with the pink wall. We've just popped that in. And I think this lounge room is one of my favorite lounge rooms. It's just like such a happy modern lounge room. It just looks cute. And it's got a little bit of a Scandinavian vibe to it, I think, with the lighter wood colors and the black features too. It just comes together really nicely. So I hope you guys like it. And let me know in the comments down below if you would live in a butterfly house. I probably wouldn't live in a butterfly. Oh, would I live in a butterfly house? You know what? Hell yeah, I would. Totally. Why not? And also, I'm trying really hard not to swallow near my microphone because I've been reading comments and some of you guys are like, I hate it when Deli does that swallowing thing near the microphone. It drives me nuts. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I've always been the type of person to dribble a lot. So I've kind of come up with the theory that I must create more saliva than the average person, which is probably why I have to swallow a lot. I'm really sorry, you guys. But I always wake up in the morning with drool everywhere. And I just don't understand why other people aren't like that. Are you guys a drooler as well, a dribbler? Even when I concentrate a lot, I will drool. In my maths exam, in my final year of school, I had drool marks, like droplets on my paper. I'm not kidding. Like, this isn't a drill. This is not a joke. I did have like smudged text printed on the paper because I was dribbling because I was just concentrating so much. It's quite sad, isn't it? It's sad. Oh, geez, I need help. This is the master bedroom and this is looking pretty extra right now. We have the matching wall color to that rug. And at the time I was like, okay, this is pretty loud. Should I run with it? I actually decided to still have the feature wall, but actually put it on a different wall that doesn't take up as much space because I think it was just too much of a big feature. So we are going to move it across. I also was trying to see what it would look like with just some strips of color. I wasn't really into that. So yeah, it needed to be toned down just a little bit for my liking. Maybe if I was doing an apartment build that was super New York theme or like super loud, super out there, I would have kept it. But I think for this build, I wanted to tone it down just a little bit because it's a little bit it's a bright build, but it's a little bit more laid back. So yeah, we're also using a lot of timber in here as well. I really kind of like in The Sims matching the flooring to the walls when it's that light timber color. I think that looks kind of sweet in The Sims. I think it's cute. It looks very Scandinavian in my opinion. But I don't know about you guys who are actually from that area, if you think it is, or if you're like, oh, this Australian, she knows nothing about us or Scandinavian design. Yeah, I'm sorry. Also today, like I said, I needed like a big organizational day. I cleaned out my wardrobe again. I did a huge clean out of the wardrobe a few months ago, maybe 2 months ago, and I went back a second time to clear out more stuff to give to the op shop. And I also went through all my makeup, you guys, got rid of a ton of makeup I don't use because my new thing is to try and make fewer purchases that are a lot more well thought through. Like, I want to think every time I buy something, will I still use this in 3 years' time? Will I seriously still use this? Will it still fit me? Will I still be confident wearing it? Do I need this? Because I feel like we spend so much unnecessary money on things. It's just not smart, and it's really bad for the planet. Just all of this consumerism. So I actually bought a book on Japanese minimal living. I just thought it'd be interesting to check it out. And I'm excited. I'm excited to try it out because I just feel like sometimes we just have so much stuff and it becomes a bit overwhelming, especially using technology so much and having like, well, for work, I have games and keyboards and cameras and controllers and consoles, which I love, don't get me wrong, but I feel like those are busy enough so that the rest of my house can be simple. I'm not sure if you guys think I'm crazy, or if you guys have actually looked into this yourselves as well, but I think it's an interesting thing to be checking out. Pat laughed at me. He was like, oh my gosh, so you're not going to go shopping anymore? And I was like, well, hold on. I will go shopping, but I will be a smarter shopper. Yeah. This is the two kids' bedrooms. I decided to do one that's kind of blue and orange and the other one that's blue with some hot pink purples, obviously. You could be stereotypical and say one is a girl's bedroom, one is a boy's bedroom, but I think it doesn't really matter, especially this bedroom. Yeah. I just swallowed away from the mic then. Do you guys appreciate the effort? I really hope you do, because it's hard twisting my neck. I'm just saying, like, it's effort. So I hope you appreciate it. Okay. Anyway, so I also wanted to make sure in the kids' bedrooms that we had a desk in both of them, because I feel like desks are a really nice thing to have in your bedroom, because you can either make it into a bit of a beauty area if you want to, like your get ready station. You can make it into your art station, your study station, your junk station. It's just nice to have an extra surface to put things, whatever kind of person you are. So I always like to put a desk in my Sims bedrooms, and I am kind of the type of person who doesn't believe in having TVs in bedrooms. Oh my gosh, I sound like such like a interior design, clean, organizational freak today. I'm like, I don't believe in TVs in bedrooms. I am throwing away all of my belongings to live a minimal lifestyle. TVs, I've never liked in bedrooms. Computers, yes. TVs, no. I think I've asked you guys this before, but I find it curious to hear which of you guys like having TVs in your rooms and how many of you think the TV should be out of the room. It's interesting. But I feel like watching TV before bed in your bedroom makes me more awake. Although, in saying that, when I've stayed at hotels and they have the TVs opposite the beds, I can watch it, then feel sleepy and fall asleep. Which is weird, because when you're on your phone, that keeps me awake. But I think it's because the screen is closer to my eyes. Yeah, it must be the distance, maybe. So maybe it is cool having a TV in your room. I don't know, you guys. I'm just trying to be a better person in this big wide world that we live in. All right, and then I quite like this little area that you kind of walk into to get to the other two bedrooms. We could have extended the bedrooms a little bit more, but I just thought having that extra little walk area was kind of good. And this is very, very matchy. We've got a lot of light timber going on with that light timber table, console table at the front door. Love that clock. That's from the bowling stuff pack as well. Nice sunshiny yellow through the main hallway there. And yeah, so we kind of have the yellow hallway, the blue lounge room, the powder blue and pink kitchen area. Then we have the, what would you call the master bedroom color? The bright coral, the orange kids room, and then like the pinky kids room. And now, because some of you guys have been asking for it, I'm going to show you some landscaping. So this landscaping, I just wanted to go with a lot of bright colors. I think it was the Romantic Garden stuff pack, had all the beautiful bright flowers and foliage that are really, really pretty, actually. I love that stuff pack. So much fun. And I went to town with it when I was playing the Barbie series. It was so pretty. So yeah, we're going to use a few of those flowers. I definitely wanted hints of pink because of the butterfly theme. And then just some nice green plants. I find that if you make little clusters all around the house, then you keep building them up bit by bit. That's a good way to do all of the garden because it'll be kind of even throughout the whole lot. It's not like you do a chunk and then the next chunk looks completely different. Like you're repeating all of the similar things that are growing. Does that make sense to you guys? And then I always add in rocks at the end because I feel like the rocks just make it look a little bit more realistic. A few trees, and then of course, you must always terrain paint because if you don't terrain paint, it just doesn't look nearly as good. So yeah, we're going to do a little bit of terrain painting in a second. Just a bit of dirt there. Yeah, get that nice and dirty. Yeah, there we go. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much what I do to quickly do the garden, and a few hedges along the windows just so when you're in the room looking outwards it just looks a bit more pretty. But here we go. This is the butterfly build. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think it kind of looks like it's inspired by a butterfly, or do you think it just looks weird? Would you live here? Do you want to download it and play in it? I always encourage you guys, if you do download my builds, if you renovate them, tweet me, show me your Sims in the houses. I just love seeing it. It brightens up my day and it's just cool to see. So feel free to do that. And yeah, this is the finished build. Love that shot from Jungle Adventures. That is a very bright kid's bedroom, but I feel like a lot of kids would really enjoy that. So yeah, that's the orangey one with the desk with the little craft station on it. The pinky one, oh, there's some flowers going through the walls. Oh, I forgot to double check that. Usually I do. Oopsie daisies. And then we're going to move into this little, what would you call that? Little void area, I suppose. The master bedroom is right here. Very bright coral with black accents, I suppose. Couple of the bathrooms as well. All the bathrooms are more or less the same pretty much, just different colored shower mats. And yeah, that is pretty much the house with the floor plan if you guys are on console and you want to rebuild it. But as always, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys are having a lovely morning, afternoon, or evening wherever you are in the world, and I can't wait to speak to you soon. Love you guys. So.